Hello Earth signs, this is Olivia from Lost Tarot. I am here to do your semi-weekly element reading. I'm going to be doing this for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so for Taurus, oh, a broken heart. Broken heart that's on the mend, but there's been some hurt in the past. And with it being the heart, it's emotional, it's feelings, and it's basically the heart. But you are mending from whatever that was that caused this. Could have been a King of Swords. This can be somebody that they're kind of cold-hearted, more so than the feminine or the Queen of Swords. This energy is somebody that they don't mess around with, waiting to hear what people have to say. It's almost like they'll listen one time and then they'll judge it and make that be truth. Does that make sense? It's like they don't give a second chance. Now, this can also be like an attorney. It could be like a father figure, somebody that's really strict. But they don't mess around. They only want nothing but the truth. And they will cut somebody out of their life if it's not working. Now this could actually be your energy too. Somebody came in and broke your heart and you're telling them to get the HELL out of here. Could very well be that. Could have been somebody that was very manipulative too. Because the Magician in the reverse tells me that somebody either doesn't know how to manifest, or it simply means that they turn trickster. Somebody tricked you, and maybe you lost money or something from somebody. But this is somebody that's very manipulative. This energy is not like that. This is somebody that respects and only wants the truth. This is somebody that will manipulate a situation for their benefit. And it could affect any of those. It could be for money. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Oh my gosh. Somebody hurt you deeply. This is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now the Ten of Swords in reverse is like a near-death experience. It's like somebody was brutal. I'm not going to say abusive, but somebody hurt your heart so bad that it almost felt like you were dying. And it has something to do with this King of Swords. It's either your energy or somebody's energy that came in that thought they could manipulate you and treat you like bad. You're going to need strength to overcome this energy. It's going to take the divine to be able to send you some strength to get you back on your feet again. It could have been from a marriage. Is this your ex-husband, or is this something? Gender doesn't matter. I just say husband because it's a masculine. This could be the feminine as well, but their energies are different. Just be aware of that. This Ten of Cups. This could be a family dispute of some sort. Maybe it's an ex-husband. Somebody's treated you really bad. Really bad. It might have something to do with family. I don't feel like it's a love connection or a marriage even. This, to me, this feels like more like an ex that came in, whipping up trouble, trying to manipulate you for some reason or another. I hope it wasn't abuse. Clarify. You're working on it. You're working on whatever the situation is, meaning you're working on healing your heart, you're working on healing your emotions and your mind over some brutal person that tried to manipulate you. You're aware of it, you're working on it, you're trying to get it figured out. Oh. It's going to be the end of a situation that will never ever repeat again. You've got the World card. It's going to spin in your favor. And it's going to be like a new book, a new life in every aspect of your life. From work, love, career, family, friends, lover, marriage, husband, wife. Ooh. I think it's the end of a karmic situation. I really do. I think this was an ending from a previous marriage, perhaps, and it never got completely, the karma was never really completely released, but something triggered you to, and it could have been them, an ex speaking to you in a cruel way, and maybe that triggered you into remembering that this wasn't ever cleared out. It needs to be ended now. There's no need to hang on to an ex if this is from a broken marriage. It's time for you to take charge of yourself, charge of your life, regain your strength, and the world is going to turn in your favor. It's like a brand new breath of fresh air. But it's karmic. Yes, there's the confirmation. This is judgment. This is the divine waking you up to this situation and telling you it's no good for you. You're definitely divinely guided. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, you got 4 major arcana cards, but the ones that you've got are like, except for this one is a trickster, but you've got these beautiful cards here that just say, the divine's got your back. It's time for, this is a judgment call. It's a call on your, it calls a time on your present decision with future impact. In other words, whatever your decision is about this situation, it's going to affect your future impact. I think it's an unfinished business, is what it feels like. If I were to label this as a title, it would be Unfinished Business Coming to an End. And it's divinely guided. It was karmic. I feel like it was a marriage that never closed out. Or if it was a divorce, the person kept coming in. Because this is like almost like in the middle of your whole reading. Ooh, okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. So the next one up is Virgo, the Hermit. Virgo. Oh, I saw something flip. Oh, the 8 of Swords. This is somebody that feels stuck in a situation. Something that's keeping somebody stuck. It could be self-inflicted too, because a lot of times this is just in your mind. Because the swords, again, they talk about your mind and the truth. And you maybe feel like you're telling yourself the truth, that you really are stuck, and you may not be. It's an illusion, because you've got a blindfold on. You can't even see. And if you could break free, you wouldn't know how to get out of those swords. You're tied down to a tree or some kind of, looks like a tree stump or a tree. There's help here. There's support for you if you need it. The star in the upright is someone that can offer help, healing, support, a blessing. This would be like a dream come true for you. And this could be a person, not just a blessing. It could be a person. This is the Page of Swords in reverse. There's something here that's not being spoken about that needs to come out. Because it's like it's a hidden truth. It's a hidden truth that's not being revealed. It could be an Aquarius that's hiding a truth from you and it makes you feel stuck. You go from the 8 to the 10. Good gosh. The 10 of Swords is, it's heartbreaking because it's like there's been several occurrences where you felt like you were just stabbed in the gut, the head, the neck. There's something here that's not, this isn't just in your mind. This is true. This is like people have been stabbing you in the back, talking behind your back. They're also, it's like they don't care for you. And you can see that this Aquarius, she's pouring water. She's trying to heal. This is the energy of healing. You're going to need it, Virgo. Whatever's going on in your life, you're going to need it. Somebody here might be planning on making a move or traveling. This is the Two of Wands. Are those reflecting too much? Oh, sorry. The light is so bright. Alright. This is somebody deciding what path they're going to take. Are they going to stay in the situation they're at and continue to be hurt and abused? Or are they going to move on from all of this after they get healed? But there's some secret here that's not being spoken about. Oh my goodness gracious. This almost makes me feel like somebody feels let down, or like there's been a break in a relationship, maybe with an Aquarius. This Two of Cups in reverse is like a separating of, moving apart from one another. It's hurt you bad. Enough to make you feel like you need to just move on and not even speak about it. Just go. That's exactly what it feels like. You may have manifested this to happen. Maybe it was too hard for you to do it on your own and you had to go through prayer or manifesting to get it done. It's the end of a like a family dynamic. Something that you thought was going to work is not going to. And this is the Knight of Swords. Moving away as quick as possible after making a decision. Yeah, you're done. You've had to cut this loose in order for you to move on. It was hurtful. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to be single, self-sufficient, self-confidence. They don't want this BS. They want to be done. Alright, Virgo, that was for you. And then the next one up is going to be Capricorn. Okay, what do we got for Capricorn? What's the most important thing for Capricorn to be aware of? God, the King of Wands in reverse. I think this is your energy. This is your energy, Capricorn. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody that just loses, they lose all sense of control. They don't have anything under their thumb that they can tell you that it's, you know, ready to go or it's in order. No, nothing's in order. Nothing's in order. Boundaries have been broken. Wow. You might be going through some kind of court case. This is justice. Something's been judged. Let's see what else we get. Oh my gosh. So we have a King and a Queen of Wands. There's justice is in the middle here, which tells me that there's been a judgment call made. And it was probably something that was very karmic, or is very. The King of Wands is leaving the Queen of Wands. There's been some kind of divide. And it's justified. It's fair. It was meant to be. Because there had not been fairness to begin with. There was a. This is being judged fair, and this is because the situation that this king felt, which is you, Cappy, this is you feeling like there was an unfairness between the two of you. And it probably had something to do with money. And it probably goes deeper than that, and we're not there yet, maybe. Maybe we'll find out. Yeah, the same old patterns kept being repeated over and over. This king probably gave this queen many chances to make it fair and to make it a solid relationship. I think there's a divorce or some kind of separation between two people that just don't get along. This queen kept repeating the same thing over and over, the same bad patterns over and over and over. Becoming greedy, selfish, not sharing their money, not wanting to give love either. I think this person pulled away. And it kind of threw you, Cappy, in chaos. There was a marriage, and there might still be a marriage. To me, I see the two, or the lovers, as a marriage. A married couple. The Two of Cups would be more of a new relationship. This is something that's already been divinely guided. This was something that the divine put together between these two people. And for some reason, it just didn't work out. And it's fair that it didn't. It's justified that it's okay like it is, that it's meant to be the way it is. I don't think this is any kind of court thing. I think this is just saying, this is what you chose. This is what you get. Oh, that's really sad. I gotta get clarifiers here. This king has no love for this queen. King of Cups in reverse is a lack of love, vulnerability, sensitive. And this person can be totally the opposite, a dominator, narcissist, dictator. This is totally two opposite energies. Somebody's going to make a small token of love as an apology. I don't think this is going to work for you, Cappy. You'll see right through that BS because you know that their patterns are repeating. They'll give you a little apology and maybe a little loving, and then they'll go right back to their bad behaviors again, being selfish, being greedy, being, not giving love, not sharing money. I hate to say it, but there's possibly going to be a new beginning in this match. It could be that Lady Liberty is here to balance the two of you out so that we'll stay married and there will be a new beginning, a new fresh beginning for the both of you to be together. Because these cards in the middle, these three here, they all are for both sides. And I didn't plan for this to be, like a weekly thing that I do. This is just the way this came out. On the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, we have the Emperor. This is somebody that needs to set boundaries. I would dare say that this would be a middle card as well. Like it could just as well be right here. There's going to need to be boundaries set between the both of you. Tell your queen what your limits are of her behavior, and this queen better learn to change, or it will come to an ending. And I don't think at that point you, Cappy, would care less about some money that you might get. I think you'd rather walk away from something that's just the same thing over and over. You've probably given this person many, many chances and they just do the same thing. Here's a cup of love, I love you. And then a day later go right back into those old same patterns. It's sad. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. I hope this helps. And I know they're short and sweet, but sometimes they can hit to the point. All right, talk to you later. Namaste.